Hey everyone, Mark here from ConnectMe.ca, your number one gym digital marketing agency in Canada. Today, I just want to take 5 minutes of your time just to answer one simple question. And that question is it still worth it to do offline marketing for your fitness studio in 2022? And the answer is absolutely. And today, I will show you how. If you watch our video regarding our case study that we ran about a month ago, you'll find this same chart. And this same chart just basically outlines where do memberships and leads comes from. So where do they come from? Just a refresher, 40% of them will be actually coming from digital marketing and another 40% from offline marketing and salesperson. And that's exactly where our topic is today, and I'm gonna go through that in just a second. Another notable thing here is 10% actually comes from referrals, and another 10% from walk-ins. Now, you may be thinking, yeah, referrals and walk-ins, 20%, that sometimes comes from digital marketing and offline marketing as well. But we just find that you get so many leads from walk-ins and referrals, that it just needs its own category because it's a different type of beast per se to do marketing for referrals and walk-ins. So, um, our topic today again is it worth it to still do offline marketing? And my next stop in here is I'm going to show you exactly why it's still worth it to do it in 2022 and maybe forever. And here it is. So I know you see up top here it says 40% from offline marketing. So this is a total of what I just showed you earlier. So with that 40%, so for example, um, let's say that you got 100 leads in 1 month, where 40% of them came from offline marketing. So that 40%, which is about 40 leads, I would say that 35% of that 40 came from having a salesperson itself. Now, having a salesperson is actually very important. Um, I often get asked, why am I not converting the leads that I'm getting from you guys? And the question is, are you doing enough calling or prospecting to these people to convert them to a member? If you are not contacting them at least 13 times for the first, I would say even a week or two, then you're lagging. You're not going to convert them, and you're probably going to take a long time to convert these people. So yes, we can get you a ton of leads from online marketing or digital marketing, but sometimes it's up to you to essentially convert these people, and that's where a salesperson comes from. Um, a salesperson's job is to do the cold calls, the warm calls, and expired calls. So that's your expired contracts and prospecting. You know, prospecting could be, getting personal training or selling personal training, or trying to get people to come back at your gym that have canceled for a long time now. Second thing here are corporate outreach. Corporate outreach can be done by a lot of gyms, but I know not a lot of them do it because it's more of a long-term game. When I say it's a long-term game, you get your salesperson or maybe yourself to um, first step have a list of people that they can contact as corporate partnerships, create some sort of a relationship with them, maybe be a part of the local Toastmasters, be a part of the local community to be able to start doing corporate partnerships. And this is often neglected because it's usually the owner or general manager that has to do this. So on top of that, if you do create some sort of a corporate partnership, um, you can start, sending them B2B flyers, leaving lead boxes in their store. So for example, if you have a corporate partnership with a restaurant, you know, there's a lot of people there that are waitresses, people who are waiting, who maybe are interested of looking for a gym, and once they look at or they see your lead box, they might just leave their information, and that's for you to pick up, and that's another lead for you. Now, if you want to know more about corporate outreach, um, I'll link it into our at the end of this video. And last two things in here, in club promotions. So this also helps you out with referrals in club. So, getting your staff to do referrals, paying them for referrals. So the more leads that they give to you, how about give them some, incentive? Maybe $5 for a lead. If you're paying $20 per lead through online or flyers per se, then, $5 per lead is not that much. In our agency alone, we do find that a lead usually costs around $10 all the way up to $20 using our digital marketing efforts. That's also at the same time having seminars. Seminars is a great way to do an open house. You get the community to come learn about what you offer. Maybe you offer some sort of a personal training, group training that's specialized for women or men. Then having a seminar so they can invite their friends will also give you leads. We do find that running seminars usually will cost you about 2 to 3 hours for um, the trainer's time, and obviously you have to provide the place that they're going to do a seminar on. Maybe if you have a dance studio in your gym, maybe you can just use that to do the seminar. We find that seminars and events like that usually yield, I would say, I would around 20-30% conversion. So if you have around 10 people, you will probably get around 1 to 3 people to at least sign up. Um, so essentially, you would pay $30 to get that lead. Sorry, not really, about $10 to get per lead, and then convert them. And I don't need to tell you that you're gonna get more ROI from them in the long term. On top of that, having events, so your monthly events where you can maybe bring some of your corporate outreach or partnerships to come in and showcase what they offer, their restaurant, such like that could also lead you a lot of members. Now, if you're interested of learning more about these, I do offer a one-on-one strategy meeting, and that's completely complimentary. I'll leave the link where you can book a time with me down on the video. And last, in regards to in-club promotions, most gyms you probably already do a referral and personal training signs around your club. That will also increase referrals and in-club sales. Last but not the least, with others, I do find that, as you can see here, this is 25% in the bottom of others, and that's only coming from lawn signs, banner signs, and print marketing. On top here is the lawn signs. The lawn signs are huge. So maybe printing out 20, 30, then getting your staff to go around the city just to kind of put all those lawn signs saying, oh, we offer 7-day free passes for newcomers, or, activate your 3-day pass now, show up to our gym and we'll give that to you. That is the one of the best ways that you can get leads for very low money. Same thing as banner signs. So make sure you have some sort of a very, very big sign outside your studio, because that will also help out. Now, the last thing here is I do get a lot of questions in terms of where do I start? How do I start? So I'm going to go through that in the next slide here. And so I'll tell you how to increase lead generation from offline marketing. What I would say is use the 80-20 rule or 60-40 rule. What that basically means is 80% of the things that you are doing can amount to the 20% of the results. And 20% of the things you are not doing can amount to the 80% of the results. So a little bit confusing, but what I'm going to tell you is that 20% that you're not doing maybe can amount to 80% of what you're missing. So think deeply. In the past, what has worked for you? Has having a sales person work for you? Does going B2B and having corporate partnerships work for you? What have you done in the past that worked? What did you do in the past that did not work? Because now you have to look at the present. What are you doing right now? Are you happy with it? Are you happy that you're getting enough, or are you getting enough? What about the marketing that you've done in the past that you can bring back now. So that way you can make sure that you have a better future in terms of your studio. So that's it for me today, guys. I know I went over 5 minutes over here. I'm actually at 10 minutes now, but if you did watch this whole video, it just means that you are very interested to expand your studio and make sure that you get more leads. So if you do want to get more leads from offline marketing and online marketing, highly suggest to book a strategy call with me, and we can go through this whole thing, what you're doing for digital marketing, what you're doing for offline marketing, and see how we can help and see if we're the right digital marketing agency for you. That's it, and bye for now.